I believe that is correct. Okay. So I do know that one of the teams, just because their shirts literally say it, um, one of the teams is RC Denver Winners, because I guess the one of the gentlemen playing in the tournament, I believe he might be in the modern seed because that's what he won in RC Denver. Um, well, happened to win that tournament. Okay, that's who I'm talking about? So he's playing standard. Hello, thank
Hi.
you. Okay, so is this is team first place versus eighth?
Yeah, first place versus eighth. So this is team name here versus team RC Denver
Yes.
champion.
So you are correct. He is playing standard. Let's see. Looks like he's playing blue-white control. Okay. And then his so modern. Don't have the modern players deck list.
We don't have the modern players deck list?
Mm-mm.
Or isn't this modern?
Yeah, so for team name here, we are missing the deck list for modern. But I do have modern deck list for RC Denver Champions.
Yeah, all these deck lists are held together with a paper clip right now, boys.
Well, this person submitted theirs to the judge via picture.
Oh, that's fun. Okay.
So only Elliot has that deck list. But looks like we're getting started for the modern matchup. Verdant Catacombs, Crack.
What was the time structure for this? Is it 50 still?
I believe so, yeah. Into a Delighted Halfling Pass. Grabbing a Basic Forest. Let's see. So I'm looking at Atraxa for the gentleman on the right. Looks like Atraxa, Grief, Gristleburn, Solitude. Okay, so Goyo's Vengeance deck. That's exciting. I'm glad we get to see that. Are you doing live total?
No, they're supposed to have a phone there.
Okay.
Let me grab the phone.
Alright, we're gonna try and get you live totals on screen. Yogg versus Yogg versus some 4-color Vengeance deck. You got it?
Yeah, it's this. It's not the easiest to read, but that's 19 and 20 right now.
Okay, yeah. Goryo's Vengeance, yeah. I find it interesting that the Legacy and Standard game, they're on like turn 4 or 5, and we're just not getting started. So leading with Blue, Delta, Grief, pitching Atraxa, revealing Overgrown Tomb, Young Wolf, got that dog in him, Quarter Calling, and the Cauldron. Does he have the Ephemerate? Won't be seeing any Fury though. Yeah, you definitely take Cauldron here. I don't think there's a world where you don't. And who knows, maybe he does have the Ephemerate, so you can just take Cauldron, Quarter Calling, and call it a day. Yep. Gets rid of Cauldron. No Ephemerate. No any reanimate spell for the grief. Delighted Halfling going sideways. And two, so he drew a Delighted Halfling for turn, just played Halfling Young Wolf past turn. In Legacy Camp, right player is on just control. Left is lands. Left looks like Klopos, yeah. Elvish Reclaimer.
Giambe, thanks for that follow. Welcome, welcome.
And then for standard, it's blue-white control versus red-white convoke, it looks like. Alright. Going sideways with the halflings. Just 1/1 aggro. Getting in there. Another surveil land. Keeping that on top. Into turn Bowmaster. Yeah, it's literally the attack of the 1/1s. Death by 1,000 cuts.
Make sure I have it.
Sure.
Oh.
Oh?
Oh.
Oh.
They have a lot more time than 50 minutes. I can't even type that.
What are you trying to do? An hour and 20?
Yeah.
Okay. That's how much time is left?
Yeah, 80
Oh,
minutes.
so so 90-minute rounds?
Yeah, 90-minute rounds.
Got it. Okay. So... Sideways for 1/1s, 1/1. Oh, no. Quarter calling. Oh, upkeep quarter calling? Is that what I... Into Yawgmoth. What do you got? Surveil land. Foot tracks in the yard. I don't know. It's looking kind of grim for what seems to be the chat's favorite team here. RC Denver. Which, do you know why that's their team name?
Yeah, Minwin,
Yeah.
the standard player, is he recently won the Denver RC.
Yeah.
They're all even wearing shirts to commemorate it.
Just has a picture of him winning on the shirt. Alright. Gets to untap with Yawgmoth. A little bit under 1,000 people in attendance in that tournament, if I recall correctly. Yeah, I know it was a big one. Definitely cool that they're here playing. I can't see the hands. Casting Young Wolf. For the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th 1/1 on the board. Sacking one Young Wolf. -1/-1 counter. Bring Young Wolf back. Draw a card. 1331 players. That's crazy. Man, just 6 players off. How unfortunate.
Right? I know. It'd be an elite tournament, dude.
Alright, we're going off. Draw a card, lose a life. Draw a card, lose a life. Young Wolf plus Yawgmoth interaction. Are you familiar with that?
Yawgmoth and Young Wolf.
Yeah.
I know Young Wolf has Undying, so
Yes.
he comes back, but I don't know the interaction for it.
So in Magic, if you place a -1/-1 counter on a creature with a +1/+1 counter, they delete each other. So it just no longer gets counters. So you can infinitely sacrifice it with Yawgmoth.
Oh, and is that what just happened?
Yeah.
Did he win?
I do not know. I assume so because he started just drawing a
Yogg
million
player.
cards.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
Yogg player up a game. Maybe his opponent is like giving advice right now. That's why he hasn't scooped it up immediately.
He drew the Blood Artist. Is that what happened? Okay. That's the only thing I missed. Yeah. Yogg player just has support for Blood Artist. Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, I saw him start comboing off, and then I started talking to Mark. It was just like, yeah, he's drawing a bunch of cards, okay. But yeah, Quarter Calling can just tap his board, convoke out the Quarter Calling for 2, put Blood Artist and continue that combo, but instead of just him losing 1 life, he's losing a life, gaining a life, and his opponent is losing a life, thus creating infinite death. I think Standard is going to game 2?
Definitely, yeah, because Min's playing control. So
Yeah.
he's got long games.
Well, there's a world where his opponent, who's playing the hyper aggressive deck, just
Sacks, yeah.
burns through him. Yeah.
What's happening over here? Oh, we are still
Mulligans?
deciding, yeah. Resolving mulligans.
I love this 3-camera setup. It's
Oh,
really
right,
cool.
yeah.
It's really, really cool.
3v3s from now on, chat. They're gonna look like this. I'm gonna get us a better overlay though.
Okay, so again, I don't have the Yawgmoth's deck list.
I'll ask Ali.
Yeah, see if you can get it on Discord or something. Okay, so for the Goryo's Vengeance deck, what do we have to bring in here? Curse Totem, Force Negation, Prismatic Ending, Subtlety, Supreme Verdicts, Time Raveler, and Thoughtseize. So, I guess Prismatic Ending. Did he say yeah?
Yeah, he's in the center.
Cool. So we'll get the Yogg list. Subtlety maybe as well, yeah. What? Alright, chat. I'm gonna show my ignorance here real quick. What is Curse Totem used for? Like, what do you board in Curse Totem against? Oh, that is not the card I was thinking of. Never mind, you board in Curse Totem.
Oh.
You definitely board in that card.
Deactivated. Yeah, that's pretty good.
What's the card I was thinking of? Jinxed Totem. Can you pull up Jinxed Totem real quick? When I read Curse Totem, I was thinking Jinxed Totem.
There's Jinx.
Jinx Idol. Is the yeah? That's the card I was thinking of.
Upkeep. Oh.
That's what I was like. What do you board this in against?
That's funny.
Yeah, that makes sense to out the Curse Totem.
There is no time limit for bracket. There is for this one.
Yeah, we did 90 minutes.
Yeah, I want to go home. I got a life to get back to after this.
We already had a Swiss round do nearly 90 minutes.
Yeah. I think 90 minutes is plenty of time. Infinite time is pretty troll in this generation.
Especially when you can have 3 people trying to discuss the best play.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, no shot. Control mirror would go till tomorrow. Yeah, exactly. I'm sure nobody had a problem with it being 90 minutes.
While these guys are still shuffling up, do you want to do standard real quick and get back to modern once they start? All right, so
Is there another control player in the bracket? Probably.
oh, I'm sure there is. You have to think there's 24 different decks in theory, right? Like, or 24 opportunities to have a mirror match. Did he send you the Yawglas? Did you get?
No, my card habit's all active. No. Let me see if he sent it to me on Facebook. It's my Facebook. Oh, I closed it. That makes sense.
Alright. So, I'm sure if any of you have played Magic Arena just once, you've seen this deck. The Boros Convoke deck. It's probably the most popular, most aggressive, toxic piece of work that you've ever come across as far as the standard deck goes. You just vomit a bunch of guys, make them huge, and turn sideways. Oh, I can actually...
Yeah, you have both deck lists this time.
Yeah, no, I want... because someone was asking if the Legacy deck was lands, and yes-ish. Yeah, Reclaimer, Prime Titan, Ulamog, Emrakul. Yeah, it's post. Mono green? Yeah, mono green post. You have no idea how bad they want to play Fiery Candidate against board. Yeah. Yep. What board? It's doing exactly what it wants to do though. Body, body, body. Convoke guy. Get more guys, do things. Go sideways. Unfortunately, their life total is a little bit off screen, but that's okay because we got Modern going again. So it looks like we're leading with a Young Wolf. All non-pirates, right? Fiery Cannonade. But yeah, looking very similar to last game. Let's see if we get the grief again.
Sorry.
Hey, I mean, you just captured him getting his board wiped.
Oh, nice.
So as far as standard goes, looks like a Sunfall happened and wiped that entire board. Wasn't Fiery Cannonade, but just as good. Yeah, being able to get these Markov Manor Surveil lands off of fetches is pretty incredible, especially for Reanimator type decks. And look at the top card. Do I want to draw it? Okay, it can stay on top. Oh, is it a big Reanimator target? I'll put it in my yard. Alright, Hall of Fountain on tab, taking that shock, and just passing. Battle of the 1/1s. It's alright. It's not a big deal. The only reason why I wanted the list is to see what he could have
boarded in, yeah.
But Cauldron onto... Yeah, and he says sure. I'll draw 2, discard 2, and gain 2 life, but you got your Cauldron. I guess the only way that wasn't resolving is if he boarded in like the force negations or whatever, which would be very strange. Or the salty, I guess he could have salty, but discarding another face mending and an ephemerate, I think is what that is. Water grade, take another shock, and pass. Man, Cauldron is so rough for this deck. Like, are we flashbacking response? Draw 2, discard 2, gain 2. Ignoble Hierarch in hand. I don't know what his other option is though. You tap the Overgrown Tomb and he's going in the tank already. What are you doing?
I'm just turning some crap off. No point in having this. Keeps taking off my
My
scores,
the
bro.
Gristlebrand under Cauldron is the grossest thing in existence. Yes. Yes, it is. That's what I was saying. Like, Cauldron is probably a nightmare. Can you pull up Cauldron? Agatha's Cauldron? Yeah. So, if they if they tap and exile a Gristlebrand, their wolves are suddenly drawing 7 cards. Alright, Cauldron targeting the other faithful mending. This time lets it resolve instead of flashback and response.
We had 25 teams today.
Yep. So, 75 players.
Yep.
Alright, Ignoble Hierarch into a Grist. Grist, the most unique planeswalker in Magic, I believe. Mill 1 card, put Young Wolf in the yard, and get Insight. Sideways with the wolf. Poke, 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 poke. It's funny that you can technically just die with the onslaught of 1/1s from the Yogg deck. Like, you don't technically need a combo. Just sideways with your little dorks. Looks like Standard is going to game 3. Unless that's...
What are those? What?
Rhino tokens.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh no, they finished the match. If the match is over this quickly... Well, I don't want to say that.
Oh, they're scooping it up too at Legacy.
But are they doing a game 3?
Is Grist the strongest planeswalker in Modern right now?
I would say it's the most played. Yep, and it looks like Endurance gets the 2-0 against the match. So yeah, we're done.
Are we? I think Legacy's still playing.
Oh, are
That
they doing a game 3?
That feel when Standard is done faster than Standard and Legacy. I think you mean Modern, but yeah, that is crazy. I mean, it definitely helps when you have you know, a RC champion on your team, right? So who won on this one just now here on Modern?
So Modern, team name here won.
Okay.
I do not know for Standard, but considering that one person was on blue-white control and the entire match concluded in 20 minutes, I would wager that red-white convoke won the aggro deck, but I can't say for sure. I wasn't paying close enough attention.
Nah, those cards are going away, it looks like. Is this a... Or yeah, no, maybe we're going to game 3.
In Standard?
If Convoke won, Legacy would stop playing. So, Modern's done. Yeah, Modern's done.
I think this is just table talk. The other guy